Welcome back to the Close Friends list. You're here with Katie, Erin, and Adia, and today we're getting into something. What do you even say?
How do you even intro?
How do you even, what is there to say? Actually, we'll talk about, so for a couple weeks now, we've been talking in passing about one of Erin's hobbies, which is getting into white people business.
Yes.
I don't stay in that area long or often. Like I peek in and then I mind my black business.
One topic at a time usually.
Yeah. You have a little
Yeah.
window into it, but you're not like opening the window,
like, okay, yeah. But it is always very interesting because it's just a world that I have no idea about.
Yes.
And I'm just like, who are these people? What are these names? Like, what are these words? And so today we're going to get into white people's business. Me and Adia, we'll see what we
I
know.
have 2 items of white people business that I've been deeply
and I know one
ingrained.
of yours, which I'm kind of excited to talk about. So
Okay.
we'll see where the wind takes us. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll chat a little bit about some white drama, I guess.
Yeah.
And see where the wind takes us today. So does anybody have anything on their hearts that they would like to open us with?
On our hearts.
A prayer.
Speak to the congregation.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we just need to talk about your man who's on the internet who every time you send a post about him, I don't know this man, but now I see him often and I'm like, who is this? And then you're just like, he's out mogging. He's out mogging. And I'm like, what is this? What are these words Katie's saying?
So
we're going into this white people's business.
The funny thing about you calling him my man is when you sent me the text saying you had your list and one of them said your man, and I disregarded that text completely. I'm like, I don't know who she's talking about.
Yeah, because what white man is? Yeah.
But now that we're here, we're obviously talking about Clavicular.
Yes, and we say your man is not like your man, like partner, but your man is like that's your guy, like that's the guy that you know that like that's your friend. Like you know when you see someone on the street, you're like, oh, there
he is.
There's your little buddy. There's your guy.
Yeah. I really need to make this clear that like I didn't ask
don't
for
make
this.
it clear.
No, I didn't.
None of us have asked for any type of interaction with a clavicular clip.
Correct. It is
And
force fed to me.
I just want everyone to know I've still never seen like a clavicular clip. I just see like Katie send a newsreel or a new like something be like, oh my gosh, he's talking to somebody.
The reason I send them to Erin now is because it's funny how involved I am and how outside she is.
Yes.
Because I'm not asking for these updates and I wake up and he's fucking in jail and there's drama with that. So we'll get there.
Yes.
But I'm like, I didn't ask. And then I wake up and he's overdosed and he's in the hospital. I didn't ask for that update. 4 hours later, I get an update that he's out of the hospital. And we got to go back though to the beginning.
Please, because I still know 5%. I know nothing.
And I'm clavicular adjacent. So
I would love to know, like, what have you seen, Adia? Because I know what I've sent Erin, and we'll talk. But
what I see is, if anything, he's making a headline. I just see the clip from that headline. Okay. I am just so lost because I feel like every week there is a headlining clip that I now have to be updated on. Yeah. So the first clip that I saw of Clav.
That's what I would love to know.
Clav.
I want to know the first.
The first one is when he hit someone with his car.
Was that a different one than New York Fashion Week?
I don't know when this was, but it was Twitch streamer, whatever, kick streamer runs over someone in his Tesla Cybertruck. And it was another streamer who he had been beefing with, as far as I know. And the guy was on top of his car and he ran him over. And then he was like, oh, is he under the car? And then he just keeps going. And that was my first experience with this entity.
Crazy.
And the thing is, we need to specify this man is on Kick only, which is worse than Twitch, actually, because there are literally no rules on
the Walmart
Kick.
Version of Twitch.
Yeah, and it is like so MAGA heavy. It is just so red pill on that app. And so he fits right in.
He does. Like, that is his audience.
Gender affirming care who. So I don't know how
Clock it.
I don't know how he got as big as he did.
Yes.
I guess the red pill of it all. Mm-hmm. The things I know about this man.
Yes.
So to give you like a rundown, the first time I heard of him, and I don't know if this is before or after the Cybertruck incident, New York Fashion Week, he got in a fight with somebody. So that to me indicates he was famous before because he was at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
You know, like that's where I picked up with him.
Yes.
Because I do remember reading the headline and I was like, what the fuck does this even mean?
Yeah.
Like
so many words in these headlines.
Exactly.
Because it's like you don't know what a clavicular is and you think they're referencing something else, but that's his Twitch name.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, and it kind of goes a little deeper. So he obviously is all about his looks. I mean,
looks maxing. Again, another big word for Elmo.
Another word. I was like,
what? Exactly. So there was the New York Fashion Week. And then the second big headline that I saw, which this is a really niche one, is when he got outmogged by the ASU frat leader.
That's when it really started picking up again.
Yeah. And again, the words in that headline, what does that mean? So yeah, it picked up for me. And that's when I started getting more information about what he was doing. So he does a lot of crazy things in the name of crazy is subjective, I guess. But like he does a lot of interesting things in the name of looking good in his eyes, I guess.
Yes.
So, you know, there's something called bone smashing. The theory is talking about this is 32 grown woman is just so like jarring. Like it's just right, another big word, everybody, bone smashing. So if you smash your bones, they will grow back.
Yeah, the fractures will grow back stronger.
Yeah. The other thing that I know about him is that he does recreational meth.
Yes.
To be skinny. And
to curb the appetite, as far as I've heard, yes.
And he has alleged something about paying more attention to things. I don't think that has any. It's the eating. Let's be serious.
Yeah,
he did semi-own up to that, I guess.
Yes.
So those are kind of his two notable, situations. So now he was one of the more mainstream. I wouldn't say he's the most popular because there is a website, a looks maxing website,
like ranking
people. Yeah, and he's not even he was
Sydney White.
He was in like the top 5, but frat leader was above him.
It's like every time you mention something about clavicular, you have to explain like what that is, and it's like the look maxing. It's not just being attractive. Right. It's like symmetry lines. It's they are referencing like bone structure and like medical terms and like all this random stuff.
Well, and I think his claim to mainstream fame is these clips because another famous clip that I saw going around, he was interviewing with, well, he's done 60 Minutes and was outmogged by the reporter on 60 Minutes.
He sure was. And left the interview.
Did some other interview and they were talking about politics for God knows what reason, because the last thing this man needs to be doing
because the red pillars are deciding who gets.
Want to know. Yeah. I will say, so, obviously everything is way, way hypothetical. It's still really early. They asked JD Vance, Gavin Newsom, who's winning. He said Gavin Newsom because
JD Vance is basically a fat fuck, is what he said.
Exactly.
And I'm paraphrasing, but he essentially said that. Not my words.
He said, given the looks, given the symmetry, given the,
basically called him ugly and fat.
Yeah, exactly.
And said there's no way we're electing a fat, ugly man.
Yeah, exactly. So, if true, I mean, a win's a win.
And it's the way everyone agreed with him, and I think that's why it blew up. And the other things I know about clavicular, which is just honestly way too much. I'm way too much in this side of the business. There was a racism stint that is still there. Not a stint, it's still there.
Yeah, that's underlying, I think.
Yeah, when he was in the club with Andrew Tate and some other red pillars.
Actually, that was even before the fashion week.
Yes, and they were all in the club and they requested that they play Kanye West's anti-Semitic song.
And the thing with that is everybody in that club has now come out and said, I didn't request the song.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but you were there with,
and they all were singing it, and all of you are streaming it, and also you're with Andrew Tate. So like,
and even Andrew Tate came out and was like, am I supposed to control what the DJ is playing? And it's like, brother, like
they weren't playing that before.
And look at the room.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're all singing along.
Exactly. So that's when I was like, oh gosh, this is like, really just big yikes. And then other information. The thing is, it is so evidently clear that this kid, he is a kid, he's like 19, 20. He has, I don't want to say severe autism, but he is on the spectrum in terms of just a hyperfixation on things, and people are speculating he's into looks maxing because that's his hyperfixation, and like that's why he's so interested in doing all this stuff. Because if you watch some clips of him, he does not care about like the social aspect of being around people.
He definitely doesn't, because he's now been getting like got on his own stream by random people.
Yes.
So he was arrested in Florida for shooting a gator, even though supposedly he was already dead, but that also doesn't change the law that you're not supposed to do that. So, there's like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh
well, so he gets arrested. There's drama there because
he's been arrested like 4 times.
Yeah. But in his police report, originally it said he was 5'11", which is already
I
drama.
forgot you were like deep into his police report. Like,
because people were like 5'11". I thought you were, because they're talking about height maxing.
Exactly.
He has given tips before on how to look taller.
Exactly.
For the short guys. So but then an amended police report came out and it said 6 foot. So whatever that means.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Then after that, he was still like going around Florida doing whatever he was doing. And on his own stream, some old woman, she's like 50 or 60, is like, aren't you the guy that got arrested for? And so it's like he's getting got, and he doesn't even, it doesn't even faze him.
No.
He's just like, like that's me.
The social piece.
I mean, not that we want to diagnose. But
I don't. No, he said that he
don't
thinks that he is autistic.
Like, whenever I see clips of him, like he does not seem fazed by getting outmugged by people. Like he's fine with that.
The social aspects there are just like different. But I will say this. So I also started to do a deep dive because I'm like, I'm seeing way too many clips of this kid. Like what the hell is going on? Yeah. Apparently, not even apparently, because there's videos of this, but like when he started doing the looks maxing and things, he had no interest in talking to people at all. His parents included, his teachers, like no one, friends, nothing. And he was documenting how many days he could go without physically speaking to a person. And in his journaling and like his videos, he was saying like just how happy he was that it had been like 20 days or something that like he had not had to speak to anyone, and he's like, this is just the best thing ever. Like I haven't had to like talk to my parents, and like I think everyone just is just so stupid in the fact that like they want to like yearn for like everyone's like like basically like being a member of a social society and stuff like that, and how like it's just so much more important that like he can bone smash, he can do this, he can do that, and like elevate. And then he goes on like, the Twitch streams, and then the girls are just flocking to him.
That's the thing is like, and not to be on his side for this, because I don't really want to be, but I really don't see like him in it for the social. Like on his stream, the girls are talking to him, and he's like barely.
He's like not even. I mean, he said that he himself is like.
Too. I mean, at these clubs and these.
Parties, he's more interested in seeing another attractive male and being like, that guy is like attractive on like the look maxing scale than like an attractive woman. And it's just so like from a sociological standpoint, this is so interesting.
That is what's so interesting about the looks maxing of it all, is like, it's one, gender affirming care, but two, it is all about like
other men,
the male gaze.
It is all about other men.
Exactly. What do other guys think about how I compare? It's
because
crazy.
When he tries to hit on women, it never goes right. Like it is so interesting when like he's trying to hit on women of like what he thinks like
is going to land.
But then you see him interact with like another man that is like look maxed attractive, and he is like vibrant and he's like excited, and it's like
that's the whole sphere though. Like that's what's so interesting, is they're all competing with each other to be like the hottest of like what they think is the prime.
Meanwhile, male. Australian reporter outmogged him easily, and he was like upset by it because like he puts in so much work to max. But I think
they are kind of baiting him though, because
100%.
One of the reporter's questions was like, how does it feel that I might be outmogging you right now? And it's like, you can't just say that to somebody
that has put his whole life into being a mogger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's the way that like now I've started using like blank mogged for like any type of like, I mean, I told you guys like when I was at the grocery store and this guy had huge fucking biceps and I was like, Sky, he just bicep mogged you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're using it in the right context, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm glad I know the context, but there are definitely times like Urban Dictionary, like, what is this? Like, I'm behind the times. Yeah. But yeah, it's just crazy interesting. But yeah, every week it's something.
Well, I think that's, again, kind of the mainstream of it all. Like, he's doing certain things. Although I will say I don't think the OD was planned.
I don't think so either, because that guy, I mean, they stopped showing him on the stream.
You know what's actually worse? So, okay, well, it's not worse. It's on the same level, I guess. So another thing that happened, I don't think this was as mainstream. What does that say about what I've seen? This was before the OD, because he OD'd and they said he had a seizure as well. And then he was released the next day. And like
always released the next day.
Yeah, he said like my looks have only suffered a little bit because of the face mask, whatever. But like a week or so prior, he was at another party and they were like, he was there with some like fighter and he was like, can you demonstrate like some move or whatever? He got choked out at this party and had a seizure on stream. And then a couple, like 30 seconds later after the seizure ended, he's like, bro, what happened? Because like the guy choked him out.
I'm sure the meth isn't helping.
Well, yeah. And then whatever. Yeah.
He takes a lot of like prescribed, like FDA approved.
But then they never did anything. Like he woke back up and they didn't go to the hospital.
No,
they just,
that happens a lot.
Then when he OD'd and had a seizure, I'm like, brother, this is like becoming a pattern.
Yeah. And his friend's like, do you want any Addy? Do you want any Addy? Do you want Addy?
Because he thinks like,
an upper is gonna, pharmacist over here. Anyway, I just know too much about this man.
He's flying a little too close to the sun, I think. Like I
think so too.
Like really, that before should have been a problem.
I think so too.
The OD, you should not have been back on stream the next day.
No, that was concerning. I knew I wasn't.
Thing, but also.
Yeah, I knew after that. I was like, okay, I actually don't want these updates. He's like doing actual drugs, like for real.
I mean, he's been.
Yeah, he's been, but it's like, oh, you're seeing like the repercussions.
He's saying it's not like he's saying it's like an offshoot of meth. That's like not. It's like, brother,
it's
it's all in the same.
Yeah, it's the same family. Yeah, same medical family.
But so hopefully no new updates, because I mean I'm just being force fed them is the thing,
Yeah.
I didn't ask for this.
No one did. That's the thing. Like I don't know how he literally just emerged.
What makes you think that I'm interested in what a kick streamer's doing?
A 19-year-old male red pill kick streamer.
Exactly.
How did I get here? Truly. And he's not even that like cute in terms of like
he's in the top 5 on the ranking. He's not even number 1. I mean, like, that says enough.
I would hate to see who's number 1.
I can't. It changes because people vote daily.
Can you imagine?
It's giving the City White thing where they, that Amanda Bynes movie.
Yeah.
It just it'd make me sick. Makes me sick. Yeah, I know too much about it. Actually, I hate that I can even hold a whole conversation with all these terms and like.
We're catching you up.
Yeah,
I mean, know the end. You knew how it ended because, again, I was sending her the hospital because her and Savannah. I'm like, hey, he's in the hospital, and then we're like, because they both don't care.
This is why I call him her man, because she's like, oh my gosh, like look, he's in the hospital.
I didn't ask to see it. So then they both like laugh, react, and so when he gets released, obviously I'm gonna send it. You have to say, don't worry, he's
all good. I know you've been worried.
Thank God.
You know exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I knew you guys were worried. So
yeah, I definitely need an algo cleanse for sure. That's for sure.
On more than one thing, but that's at the top.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
Speaking of more just white people business, I'm not sure if you guys are even like knowing, but like it has just also been coming up on my feed a lot. I don't know if you guys know Aspen Ovard, the YouTuber that was married and like had all the kids and like OG YouTuber. She got divorced, right? And like didn't tell anyone why she got divorced. Turns out like her husband's mom was like on the Reddit snark page, like spilling like stuff about her like secretly and like all that stuff. Anyway, she came out and said like, I like girls after she got divorced. Everyone's like, oh yeah, that's amazing. Good for you. She started posting like her girlfriend and then people were like, there's always a man with your girlfriend. Who is that man?
I did hear about
Turns
this.
out her girlfriend is married. She is in a polyamorous relationship now with the two of them. And they recently went on a trip with her kids. And the thing is, like, she's not, like, clearing up any type of questions. Like, for the longest time, her and her girlfriend would just, like, hint at, like, the joke that, like, her girlfriend was married and, like, hint at it. And then everyone saw that they went on this trip with the kids. Mind you, she has 3 kids, so there was, like, one adult for each kid. And they're like, okay, if you're taking this man around your kids, you also have to be dating him. Like, you're not just, like, taking a random man around the kids, even though that's your girlfriend's husband, but like, okay, whatever. So then she finally comes out and basically like, not even clear as day, but she was like, yes, we are all in a like relationship with each other type situation, but like, I never want to get married again. So this is why it works for us because they're married and they have that, but I date her. And also I am not opposed to being with him. Like, it was so confusing, but like,
well, and I saw that video and I didn't even finish because like the way she was talking, I'm like, I'm not getting anything out of this.
It was so cryptic. It was like she was trying to act like she was saying information, but she wasn't.
Don't really owe us, but also like if you're gonna come out and start talking about it, like you should just be honest.
It's the breadcrumbing of it. It's like if you don't want people to ask you about your relationship, fine, keep it private. But it's the breadcrumbing where you're posting pictures of your girlfriend and she's got a wedding ring on. Or like the guy is in the background. Like it's that stuff. And I know it's just for like engagement to get people interested because he has nothing to do now at this point. Like,
wait, because which is good. She stopped posting her kids. So that content's gone. But again, for a good reason. But what else is there?
Like there's nothing to do. Like you're not doing married content. You're not like going on like these YouTuber trips anymore. Cause like you're from Utah. Like you're not, and of course, like she was in like the background of like the Halloween party of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and everyone's like, she's gonna be on the show. But I'm just like, why do I know this much about your relationship? Like, I honestly don't care. Like, and especially once it gets to the polyamorous stage, I'm like, cut it.
Yeah, TikTok has honestly been like the downfall of us knowing too much information about people. Because I'm like, why are you doing a 10-minute story time? Am I watching on 2x speed? Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Like, keep your business together.
Like the girl who's... Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say the girl whose husband is addicted to porn and she keeps posting about how hard it is for her. I'm sick of it. Leave the man. Like, we're tired.
Or stop posting.
Or stop, yes.
Stop posting. I was watching this TikTok of this older woman who was like, my husband left me for my daughter. Did you see that?
I saw that one clip and I said, I'm not doing that.
Like, I started watching hers because I was like, let's just see what she's about to say. And a crazy story time will get me, but she was like, lived with her husband somewhere, and then she like, I guess she was like, they were going to sell the house, looking for someone to move. She needed a new job, blah, blah, blah. They end up moving to Virginia where the daughter and her boyfriend live.
Too close.
And they were all like living in this, like the daughter inherited this house from her grandmother. And so like they all lived there. She was like, to save money, we're all, like, we'll pay you a little rent, live here. They're all working, blah, blah, blah. So then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is sounding, normal. Let's see what, this lady is sounding normal. And so then she's talking about how the husband and her daughter work at the same company because like she got him a job there. So they like go to work together, obviously, and come back and they're, chatting. And then she's like, hey guys. And then they just stop talking. And I'm like, oh, maybe they are having an affair. So I'm like, okay, you know, like hearing this, and the husband is like telling the daughter, you know, stuff about their relationship and like whatever, you know, and just being overly chatty with his wife's daughter. And I was like, okay, that is a little weird, but nothing concrete she sees. And then she, you know, basically she has to go back to the old house because they're, you know, it flooded. They're redoing it, you know, they're still trying to sell it. And then, you know, got to get their other stuff. And he's like, I have to get my other stuff too. And I like on the way there, or maybe at the old house, like the husband, they've just been arguing basically this whole time. And the husband is like, you know, maybe we should get a divorce or something, you know, like something like they had been having little like spats here and there and issues. And then he was like, you're acting crazy. Maybe we should get a divorce. And she's like, well, did you tell my daughter that? And he was like, yeah, she knew the whole time. And so like, it's this whole crazy thing. Now they're separately driving back to Virginia together with all their stuff, selling the house. And then, so like, I'm listening to this woman's story and I'm like, wow, it really is seeming like there's like other things she said in the story that I can't remember, but I was like, okay, it's kind of adding up that there may be some, if it's not physical, maybe like an emotional, I don't know, something. But then I go to the daughter's TikTok.
Oh no, always.
And the daughter is like, she's like happily with her boyfriend. She's like, LOL, when your mom is trying to make the internet think you're sleeping with her husband. That's crazy. And she's like, she like shows a picture. She's like, this is who she says I'm like sleeping with. This is who I'm actually sleeping with. It's like so crazy. And so I'm like, okay, so the mom is actually going crazy and nobody now talks to the mom. But she's crying. She's out here crying on the internet.
Of course.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I spent all that time watching this woman's. I actually did watch 2 parts of her. Her 10-minute like
time I was you'll like, never get back.
Wait, I'm locked in, but then I had to go to the daughter's page because I was like,
yeah, because at what point it's like, okay, like we've heard your side, you know, right, like let's
exactly 2 sides to every
story. Exactly.
But like the daughter she's not posting like story times. She's just posting like pictures and
which
like it'll have
words
over it.
Because she doesn't have to say that much. Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm like, please say something because I'm trying to.
No, because that's
your mom gave us 30 minutes.
That's the good thing about my TikTok screen time. Like I cannot be bothered with the story time. You know what I mean?
If it's limited.
Exactly. If I'm on 2x and I give you a minute and I still got like 80% of the video left, no, it's over. Sorry. You didn't get to your point fast.
No, truly.
Because I cannot be caught.
Who's got the time? I need it quick, fast, in a hurry.
Exactly.
I check the comments first. If the comments are like, okay, get to the point, or like, then I'm like, I'm not even. Because other people viewed it, so I don't have to. You know?
Well, honestly, with that video, like on the first one, the mom's comments were like, oh my gosh, like that's so crazy, we're so sorry.
So she's deleting.
And I was like, curating. Yeah, but I was like, she has thousands of comments, so it's like, how many is she deleting that it's like this?
She seems like she's got all the time.
That's what I was about to say.
She does. She do.
She has the time for the 30-minute story time. She's got the time for the comments.
But I was laughing.
Speaking of the story times, white people business, Alex Earl, Alex Cooper, hot mess, and now Brianna Chicken Fries in it, and then Dave Portnoy has somehow weaseled his way into it.
Yeah. He loves to chat.
Exactly.
It is, I haven't gotten that deep in it because, like, after I saw the video of Alex Earl in bed watching Alex Cooper's, I was like, she doesn't care enough, so I don't care. Like,
she still hasn't said anything, and I don't think you have to after that video came out. I think because she laughed at it and was actually, she sat right up as soon as she saw Alex Cooper's face on that screen, and then she asked her friend, "Is it funny?" Like that's
they were like, "No." I was like,
I think she already won because at this point, like the people that know, like related to Alex Cooper.
The one thing that I hate, because like Alex Cooper did use her platform to platform Kamala, and Alex Earl like is probably MAGA, but
very likely.
You know, that doesn't have Florida to mean that you're on the wrong side of this drama. Like Alex Earl might still be in the right on the drama.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I listened to Call Her Daddy when it was like Call Her Daddy with Sophia, and Sophia had a lot to say about Alex Cooper back then, and things don't change. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I haven't gotten invested after that. I said, actually, this is too deep into.
When Brianna got involved, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like keeping up, and I was like, okay, like, oh, she said this, and then I was like, Brianna, like, why is Brianna chicken fry in this? And then I was like, I still haven't forgiven you about what you said to Grace, so let's
exactly
chill about that.
She didn't really have much to say. All she said was like, Alex Cooper, we're not friends. And then Alex Cooper released the DMs being like that Brianna was nice to her, but it's like that's not. I mean,
what was that to add?
Exactly,
like it was nothing to add.
Alex was trying to show like, oh, look, we're friendly. You're just lying about.
No, I mean
drama.
Like for chicken fry, like girl, what do you have to add? Like, are you trying to co-sign that Alex is a bad person? Like,
she is,
okay, like,
but okay,
sure, people could do that for you. Like that's like it's just
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but the side of the internet I was on was on Alex Earl's side. So, like, Brianna didn't have to say anything.
Exactly. Like, she did not have to co-sign a thing.
Exactly. It's one thing if your girl's losing, but in my perspective,
Yeah, that does make sense. It is crazy, though, that Zach did marry someone that looks exactly like her.
That really is.
That is sus.
Like, exactly like her. 99% like her. It's sick. And, like, less than a year after they broke up, like, no, that's about Brianna.
We don't have to talk about it forever, but it is. I feel like it's white people business because I have not seen any black people talk about this. It's the Haley Beck situation.
Oh,
while I see it is trending, I haven't seen like black people like in it. Like,
so I need to know Aaron, like what's going on Aaron's feed.
Yes.
I literally don't see anything unless you send it to me.
I have seen actually a lot of it, and it's mostly like students who used to go to that school being like, here's my story time of being in Miss Beck's class.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so deep into it then. This must be my algo.
I think that's why it keeps showing to you, because like you send it and I watch it and I'm like, it's sick, and like I don't look at it ever again.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're like searching because you like need like it like is so disturbing.
Because
you like
it's, it's the true crime of it all. Like I'm such a big like true crime person, but like when things are happening in real time, like oh my, I get so giddy. Like I'm not giddy about the crime. Right. It's like it's the update
just so
for
everyone
me.
knows.
Yes, not giddy about the crime. Don't support that at all, obviously. No. But it's like usually with true crime, it's at the past. So like you're just catching
all the info. All the info is out there, so you like
but it's the way that every comment is like. Everyone's like, say hi to the Netflix documentary. And I'm like, I'm here. Like, I'm in the document. Like, I am seated. I'm here for the documentary.
Yesterday, I saw this girl. She was like, oh, get ready with me while I tell you about how my
girlfriend
slept with
the girlfriend.
And I was screaming. I was watching that girl's entire video, gave her a like, because I was like, you deserve my view and like. But I was like, this is crazy. And she was like, everyone knew, his parents knew. I didn't know because people just like weren't telling me things. But like everybody saw, everybody knew. And I was like, this was going on for ages.
Yeah.
And she was just like, left in the dark until like she was like until a week ago. That's when I knew that
when she read the police report.
No, exactly. When it was ousted, she like knew that he like that they were messaging, but she was like, dude, that's
she never knew it was physical. Yeah,
no, exactly. She was like,
she thought he was just giving money.
Like, he was like one time like blocked Haley, one time was like, stop texting me kind of thing, but then she was like, oh, okay, that's over and done with.
It's and the way that she said that Haley was asking other students about her. That's why I was like,
she was like, what's their relationship like? What is she like? What does she do for him? I was like,
and she said that Haley would tell her information and then tell him to like drive them apart.
I'm sure.
And I'm like, this is such a sick individual. And then someone posted a video of her at Red Robin the other day. And I'm like,
you said that. Well, the whole thing of it is, I mean, in this day and age, how did you really think you weren't going to get, like, again, not that you should do it at all, but like, how did you think you were going to send all these messages and then like nothing was going to come of that? I mean, it's fucking
on top of that, your brother being
right.
Exactly.
Like a famous influencer. I mean, he's fallen off a little bit. I mean,
but millions still.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you really think in your own? How do you make that make sense in your head?
Yeah.
Like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's the way the kid was literally texting, like trying to give her the heads up that like, yo, the police are on this shit, and she's like, why are you ignoring me? Why? No, like, can I come over?
Messages are crazy. When he's like, shut up, and she's like, but why are you being like? It's like, why are you being mean?
You're like, brother. Oh my god.
He's 16. He's 17 years old. He's a child.
And he was. I mean, obviously there was more because I'm not fully in, but the messages that I saw, it's like he clearly is not interested in you except for money. So like,
only.
So how did you even make this happen? Like, I mean, in your own brain, how did you rationalize this? Like, I literally, I can't figure it out. I just don't understand. It is.
Yeah, the whole time, like, when this stuff's coming out, I'm like, this is sick. This is, like, disgusting. Like, it's crazy, blah, blah, blah. But when the text message is dropped, the actual text.
Set of texts that I'm like, oh, wow. This is crazy.
And then the text messages that he sent to his friend about her.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way if I had a grown man tell somebody that my belly, not even my stomach, not my tummy, but my belly, which is inherently big. The word belly means big. Okay. To say my belly was so big.
Please.
Hold on.
Slapping. It's like this big,
it's so sick.
So
Listen.
It also is just like every new TikTok of like the videos of her like in the classroom, like I'm like in front of the students. I'm like, this is
cringe.
I did see something about that where she like told them to call her something else, like
mommy back.
Yeah. I mean, how did it take this long to even find? You know what I mean? Like the stuff that has come out, how did it even go on this long? I mean, her receipts are messy as hell.
Her showing up at a party and they're like, oh, Miss Beck's here. You see her just in the corner. Like, it's just like.
Exactly. Did you see that one where she was like, she put on like a purple baseball cap and turned around and she's like, I'm dancing like Justin Bieber. Like, this is the one less lonely girl dance.
I felt like I needed to crawl out of my skin. It was so uncomfortable.
I was like, this is sick. Oh my god.
I don't understand.
I would have kicked the chair over by now if I was her. I would have had the rope around my neck and be done at this point, because the way, like, what do you?
It's one thing those texts came out, I would have been.
It's one thing to like receive the text messages in private and like continue, but now everyone has seen them.
But that's how you know she's a sick individual, because she was already rationalizing this whole thing somehow, obviously, because it went on as long as it did. But then to still be relatively, you know, whatever she is, I'm sure she's not okay. But like,
I mean, Red Robin.
Well,
she was like at TJ Maxx the other day too.
I mean,
what are you shopping for? You don't get a uniform in jail. I mean, you get a uniform in jail, you know? Like,
I mean, Red Robin, I'd say she's not a good look.
No. Like, people are talking about your belly and you're at Red Robin.
Stop.
Like, that is the last place you need to be at right now.
It's like she clearly is still rationalizing something. Yeah. Because to have these released and still just be like living as normal, it's like clearly she is sick and there's something really messed up there.
I feel like she still kind of thinks that she's gonna get like away with
get off.
Because of the other teacher, like she gave that information about the other teacher and she's like, oh well, my sentence or whatever will be way, way, way less and I'll just get like something, community service or something, and she'll go to jail because I said something. So and that's on delusion that I don't have. Like, like
exactly.
That's crazy.
She's definitely not living in the same like
she's not.
No.
It's the way that like I saw edits of the kid. Like, people were making like not fan edits, but like they were making edits of like his sports content because he was a quarterback.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I don't want to know what this kid I don't want to know anything about this kid.
I haven't seen the like actual kid, but I've seen like kids around who was like, yeah, I sat across the way from the guy in Miss Beck's class. I was like, oh.
But begging for compliments, $5 a compliment just for that kid
my God.
Put it in ChatGPT. Like, your shoes look proportionate. And then the love letter she wrote to him in her notes app.
Yeah.
I know you won't say that you love me.
There's a reason.
Hello?
I hope this trial is televised. I hope it's on court TV. Something. Like, I can't. It's like a train wreck. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate it. I actually hate it. I really do.
Yeah.
Every day it's something new with her. I just don't understand. And for the parents to know, and they don't want the kid to lose his scholarship. Anyway, crazy world we're living in. After that, it's playoff season. We know WAGs do things. There's been so much discourse on Twitter because a new WAG was introduced for a team, and people are excited because she's a brunette.
Oh.
People are very excited about the diversity within the WAG group now because there's a brunette. And then the comments in there are like, wait, are there any black WAGs? Are there any Asian WAGs? Are there any POC WAGs? And everyone's like, be for real. Like, what do you
look at what you're looking
We're excited about a brunette.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So that should answer your question up front.
Oh my God.
What do you mean? Is there any black WAGs? That sentence does not make sense in the context of the NHL. And then now, the social justice warriors are like, let's see an alt WAG. Let's see a goth WAG.
Oh my God.
So people started eating that girl up because they're like, we're talking about people of color and you're talking about alternative.
Oh no. I mean, I see it, but also, come on.
And then it's like, okay, the heated rivalry fans are coming in now. Like, it's not like, let's just talk about the Jackets and move on. Like, why? We don't need the discourse. And then someone's like, no, I know an Asian WAG. She's the girlfriend of this guy. And then Nathan McKinnon dated the girl from friggin' Riverdale at one point, Vanessa Morgan.
Did he?
He did.
I'm gonna look into that later.
And that was the only reference.
Because Nathan McKinnon is that man is on a regimen. So like, where is he meeting Vanessa Morgan?
It was a while ago, but someone was like, "No, there's been a black WAG," and they post Vanessa Morgan. It's like, that's the closest we got.
Yeah,
that's the closest we got.
Looking this up.
Yeah.
Like
so
the Vanessa Morgan Nathan McKinnon situation. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that later.
So I just like, oh, okay, I'm too much into this. Like, we're celebrating a brunette WAG.
I mean, you gotta just like take it at face value.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It's like know your audience, know what we're talking about here.
Yeah. If you want a POC WAG, like
go to the NBA.
Go to NBA, NFL. Literally anywhere else.
Soccer. Literally any other professional sport but this one. Where everyone is literally like Scandinavian or something from European countries. Like, let's be for real here. Anyway, yeah. So I can't wait for the day that there is the first official black WAG.
I mean, girl, you
already know that
your coin is waiting for you, girl.
Hey,
you could be an amazing hockey influencer.
And the opportunity has presented itself.
It has. So let's beef up that resume. Let's go.
If we get an expansion team in Virginia, otherwise,
because like basically at this point they're all locked in. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Most of these guys marry these girls from fucking middle school, and it's like
I'm already behind. I'm way behind.
I'm like, if I was supposed to meet the love of my life in high school or middle school, like. Who would have thought? But
I got to start at ECHL and then.
But that's what's so crazy. Well, yeah,
work my way up.
It's possible with the ECHL.
It is
because we did find a WAG from the ECHL who they met
here
in May,
5 months,
and they were engaged in August. So
there we go.
So
anything's possible.
Yeah,
if you put your mind to it, and we can.
Next season, I'll lock in for sure. I mean, I did. There were the couple ones. Remember when they answered my DM that one time, and I was like, "Hey, listen, we might have something here." Mm-hmm. I'll crack out the blonde wig again. Make it happen. Yeah. Anyway, would be nice. Would be nice.
I mean, it would be amazing for everybody. It would be
for everyone involved. Everyone involved, for sure. So. That's the life I'm literally meant to live. I'm determined.
Yeah.
So, we'll keep you updated. That is white business I would love to be in.
That would be breaking news.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We would start the episode with that.
Too bad I literally
red alert. Men. Red alert. Yeah. Not
actually
now,
disgusted. Yeah.
You had a couple months.
Yeah. Thanks for the fun episode. I hate this angle. My Botox appointment is on Friday. I paid my deposit. I thought it was gonna be a lot of money. It was $81 for my deposit.
Oh,
I know. It's only $300. I mean, I say only as if I don't owe $500 in tolls again, but like, I digress. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm so excited. It's the way I've been doing this like all day, and I'm just like
ready to compare.
Wait till she's gone. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited. And then lips are next.
Love them.
Yes, I'm leveling up. Mm-hmm. You will not recognize this face.
And I'm leveling up with you. So
by the end of the year,
sweet potato, broccoli,
I'm not
and
there
ground
yet.
Beef today. So
I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
I'm trying. I'm trying.
There.
And I'm going up in Vyvanse. Bless.
We're just going up.
Yes.
Well,
we're going up. Weight's going down.
Oh, yeah, weight's going way down.
Mm-hmm. Collectively. Next week, we start The Biggest Loser. So
I wish we would have started in February. When
we should have.
Yeah, December even.
Yeah, we should have. It's never too late. Anyway, thanks for listening to this podcast. That is not just white people's business. It's a mix amongst all businesses. Catch
Make
us.
sure to check out Adia in the New York Times.
Oh, please. Yes. I totally forgot about that for this portion. If you're really into white people business. Yes.
We'll talk about it next time.
Newspapers.
Check her out there.
Yes.
Follow us wherever you listen to podcasts, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.